Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Would you like to give a crack at it?
At proving that Jesus was a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Uh, Give me a second.
All right. Take your
Before.
time. Take your time. No rush. Shoo-ba-doo, nubba-dub, doo-ba-doo, dabba-da-dub, doo-da.
You said you don't take the Quran and Hadith as valid sources.
Not on the life of Jesus, no. Maybe if I wanted to know something about Muhammad, maybe, but not about the life of Jesus. I need the earliest
Okay.
sources I can get.
Here is one according to your own Bible.
Okay.
Matthew chapter 21, verse 11. And the crowd said, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth of Galilee." I don't know if I read that correctly.
Oh, that's fine.
Here is another one.
Wait. Matthew 21. Let's stay in Matthew 21. I like Matthew 21. Matthew 21. People recognize Jesus as a prophet. How does that prove that
Yes.
how does that prove that he's a Muslim?
Well, in Islam, Jesus is considered to be a prophet. So them saying that he was a prophet only proves further that he's also a prophet.
Him being a prophet doesn't make him a Muslim. So again, how does people saying that he's a prophet prove that he's a Muslim?
Him being a prophet is him being a prophet is the same as him delivering the message of God. But he is not claiming to be God.
Really?
Yes.
You just quoted verse 11. Did you read the verses before that?
No, I did not.
Interesting. Did you know that in the verses before that Jesus is being worshipped?
Where? Can you show me?
Yeah, in the verses right before that, right before 11, Jesus is being worshipped. Start at verse 6. It says, "The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put on them their cloaks, and he sat on them. Most of the crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches and trees and spread them on the road. And the crowds that went before him and that followed him were shouting, 'Hosanna to the Son of David.'" You know, Hosanna, they're worshiping him. "Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest."
Where does it say they worship him?
I just read it to you. Are you listening?
Yeah, but where did it say that they worshipped him?
I just showed it to you.
Can you show it, please, again?
You didn't listen to me read it?
I did listen, but I didn't hear the word they worshipped him.
You don't have to hear the word "they worshipped him." The act is worshiping him. They're glorifying him and worshiping him and putting him on the highest. "Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest." They're saying that Jesus is the highest.
They're saying that Jesus is Hosanna.
They're saying "Hosanna to the Son of David," to Jesus. "Hosanna to Jesus. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest." They're saying that Jesus is the highest.
Okay.
They're worshiping him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is interesting.
Mhm.
I do have some more verses.
Well, we'll stick to here. So according to Matthew 21, and honestly, I mean, like I told you, I love Matthew 21. It gets better. Even though they identify him as a prophet, they don't identify him as merely a prophet, right? They believe that he's a prophet and more, that he's worthy of worship, right?
Okay.
Right?
They put him at the highest,
Yep.
and they say that uh, worthy of worship. Is that what you're saying?
That's what it is. They're the highest. Hosanna in the highest. That's being worthy of worship, bro. They're literally worshiping him.
Was the Father mentioned in Matthew?
Not in this passage.
So they did
They're talking
worship the
about Jesus
Father.
specifically.
They talk only about Jesus.
Yep. Because they say to the Son of David, that's Jesus.
Okay, I could get into that, but
Yeah. For
I
those who
don't
are
have enough
for those
knowledge of Matthew to debate with you.
for those who are asking, Hosanna means like they're giving cries of adoration and acclamations. That's what Hosanna is. So they're praising him, adoring him. Yep, let's keep going. I like Matthew 21. Jesus cleanses the temple. Da 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 da.
Okay,
Curses the
wait,
fig
wait.
tree.
So you want me to list all the verses first, and then you can refute them?
If you want, I mean, so Matthew
Okay,
21.
okay.
So Matthew 21 didn't
I'll
work, huh?
first tell you all the verses where Jesus said he was a prophet,
Or just
and
just
then you do
wait,
your
hold on,
own thing.
excuse me. Again, Jesus being a prophet does not make him a Muslim. We just saw that Jesus is a prophet, yet he's being worshipped.
Him being a prophet does not make him a god.
So what you need to do is prove to me that he was Muslim, not a prophet. Prove to me that he's Muslim.
Okay. First of all, what does Muslim mean?
You tell me.
Muslim mean submission to God.
To okay.
And do you think a prophet has submitted their will to God?
To the true God, right?
Yes, to the only one.
Is the only one true God a father?
Uh, according to Christians, I think he is.
All right. So can you be a Muslim and believe that God is the Father?
Um, Allah and the Father are the same.
Really?
It's just different names.
Allah's the Father?
Yeah, but Allah does not have children. Isa is not the. Jesus is not the son of Allah.
Wait, I'm confused now because at first you said he's the Father, now you're saying he's not. Is Allah the Father? Yes or no? Let's see if we could get two Muslims to say this today. Is Allah the Father? Yes or no?
Oh, wait.
Oh man.
Okay, in early Christians, they did believe that the Father was the only God. They did not worship Jesus or the Holy Spirit beside him. So yes, Father is the only true God. Before they added the Trinity and the Son God thing.
Yeah, you reading off the internet doesn't help you, my friend. It doesn't help you.
I mean, look,
Because
you're the
I'm
one
gonna tell you
who.
right now, you reading off the internet, using their arguments will get you busted because they're morons. Okay? So do not let them make you look stupid. Don't do it. It's just simple.
Okay, look. How long have you been doing this?
To
Reading Bible and Qurans.
ever since I was an infant and left Islam.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, you've been doing this thing your whole life.
I was
So
I was born a
make it
Muslim.
fair.
I was born a Muslim, and then I left Islam as soon
You
as I
were
came.
born a Muslim.
Yeah, and then I came, and when I came out the womb, I left Islam, and been studying ever since.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's born a Muslim, right?
Uh, your family was not a Muslim?
Not when I was born, no. But they were born Muslim. They're ex-Muslims today.
thought you said you were like Somali and you were Muslim.
No, according to you guys, everybody was born a Muslim, right?
Yes, every child is born pure. They don't have any sins.
Right, but I'm not asking about being born pure. I mean specifically born a Muslim.
Yeah, being born pure, and it is just like submitting to the will of God.
Right. So yeah. So I was born a Muslim according to Islamic theology, and now I am an ex-Muslim. I was an ex-Muslim as soon
Okay, yeah. If so,
when
then
I was
ever since
born. I was
fathers
born a
said a
Muslim,
Muslim.
and then as soon like 2 seconds after my birth, I left Islam. I said it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said it.
okay.
I said it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay, sure. If so, then every church father has also been a Muslim. Then.
Yeah, according to Islamic theology, church fathers are ex-Muslims.
Yeah. If you wanna,
Islam has produced the biggest number of ex-Muslims in, in all of history. It's crazy. There's billions of ex-Muslims.
billions.
Billions, yeah.
You said billions.
Yeah. Aren't there like how many humans are there in the world?
Yeah. Okay.
So
I've seen
there's
that.
almost like what 2 million
I
or
have
two.
never. Uh, I've been a Muslim for a long time, and I have never ever met an ex-Muslim in my whole life.
You're talking to one right now.
Yeah, but yeah, you were never a Muslim, like.
So we're not born Muslim.
Yeah, you were born pure, but after you gain your own consciousness, you decide to
So
leave Islam.
right, so so I was Muslim. Don't say I never was Muslim. I was Muslim. I left Islam. You're
Oh
talking
yeah,
to an
did you
you're
pray?
you're
Did you
talking
pray
to an
5 times a day?
ex-Muslim right now.
Did you pray 5 times a day?
Never.
Did you fast
Not
in
not
Ramadan?
according to Islam's prayer. No, never.
Then you were not a Muslim.
But you just told me I was born a Muslim.
Yeah, every child is born pure.
And then you said that I left Islam when I
Not
gained.
SH.
You said what you said.
Hello.
You said that when I gained conscious. Hold on.
Yeah. Before you gain consciousness.
Yeah, and then you said when I gained consciousness, I left Islam, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm an ex-Muslim.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Or you could just say, nah, nobody's born.
Doing these arguments for hours.
You could say, you know what, man, that actually does sound dumb. Nobody's born a Muslim. Nobody's born a Muslim. You could say that. Either say no one's born a Muslim and say that that doctrine is stupid, which I agree.
I
Or
can't hear you.
yeah, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear
Yeah,
me
your
now?
voice is back.
Okay, yeah. Either say that that doctrine is
Yeah,
dumb.
your voice is like.
Yeah, say that doctrine is dumb and nobody was born a Muslim. Or just admit that there's billions of ex-Muslims in the world and you're talking to one.
So that's what you. Okay. So that's the. God logic. How you using logic? Oh yeah. I, your voice is gone, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting a phone call.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's just say when you are born, you're not a Muslim. You're just born pure. Let's just say that.
Okay, cool. So you just said that Muhammad is wrong when he says that everybody's born a Muslim.
No. I didn't say that he was wrong. I just said let's just say that. Let's not take that being born as a Muslim.
But
Let's
that's
just
but
not
that's
say
what
that for a
but
second.
that's what Muhammad says. We can't revise Islam. If that's what Muhammad says, that's what Muhammad says. Either he's right or he's wrong.
Okay.
Logic.
Oh yeah.
Logic. So was Muhammad wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
Then I was born a Muslim. And I am now an ex-Muslim. And there's billions of people out there who are ex-Muslims today. Logic.
Is this what you do against every Muslim, dude?
Yes, I use their I give them their religion and show them how dumb Islam is.
That's not how.
Look, even you're laughing at it. you know it's bad when even you are laughing.
I'm laughing at how ridiculous your claim is, dude.
I agree. It's stupid. I don't. I agree with you. We're on the same page. I agree. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. Muhammad made some ridiculous claims. I'm telling you. Huh?
What's ridiculous? That every child is born pure?
No, it's ridiculous that every child is born a Muslim. That's what's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Muslim means submission to God. Is that ridiculous?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to think that as a youth in my infancy, before I have cognitive ability, that I was adamantly choosing to submit to God and also believe that Muhammad is a prophet.
Yeah, but before you were like 4 or 5, did you have consciousness? Can you remember anything that you were
vaguely?
Doing?
Okay, what I remember the clearest. What I remember the clear. There's one thing I remember, and I'll never forget. Man, I remember like it was yesterday. I remember when I left Islam when I was like 2 seconds old. That I remember vividly. When I was born, and I said La ilaha illallah, I then like retracted that 2 seconds later and said, "Hold up, La ilaha illallah and Yeshua HaMashiach."
You don't have to say what. Well, you're not wrong. Isa alayhi salam, when he was a baby, he could speak.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Man, I remember reading that in the infancy gospel of Thomas, cuz I remember reading that. I was like, dang. I think it's the infancy gospel of Thomas.
I don't know. I haven't read that.
You haven't read that? Oh yeah, that's in the Gnostic forgery, bro.
Yeah.
Why is the Quran taking stuff from forged books?
Forged books?
Yeah.
What book was that? You said Thomas?
Yeah.
When was Thomas written?
A few hundred years before the Quran. Just a little bit, a couple of 100 years before the Quran.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why is the Quran taken from these Gnostic forgeries, bro? That don't make no sense.
The Quran is not taking anything from anyone. The Quran just has simple facts. The fact that Jesus was able to speak as a child was a fact.
A fact.
The fact that he was sinless and pure is a fact in the Quran.
Sinless and pure, that's a fact. That comes but that's a fact because it comes from the actual factual source that it comes from, which is the Bible, not because the Quran said it.
No, but the Quran is absolutely truth.
Really?
Yes, it is.
It's absolutely truth?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yes.
You positive?
100%.
You sure?
Yes, I am.
All right. So if there's a single falsehood in it, then the Quran is false, then, right?
Yeah, sure.
Go to chapter 2, verse 29.
And the Quran,
No, in the Injil.
chapter 2, verse what?
Verse 29.
20. Okay. Yes, what about it?
What does it say?
Uh, well, he is the one who created everything in in the earth for you. Then he turned towards the heaven, forming it into 7 heavens, and he has perfect knowledge of all things.
All right. So according to that, the heavens was made after the earth, right?
Uh, yes,
Is that factual?
yes, it is.
So the earth came before the heavens?
Yeah, yes, it is. There is also a deep meaning behind every letter and every verse.
I bet it. I bet.
So you have to look it closely.
I bet. So looking at it closely, the heavens was created after the earth. So where was the earth before the heavens was created?
What was that?
Where was the earth before the heavens was created? The heavens is the universe. So if the earth was created before the universe, before the heavens, where was it? Where was the earth?
The heavens does not necessarily mean the universe, the
Yeah.
whole universe.
Yes, it does. It means the space, matter, and time. That's what the heavens are. You doubt me? You doubt me? Do you doubt me?
Yes, I do.
Go to chapter
I'm sure
41.
there's an easy explanation to that.
Go to chapter 41.
Yes.
We're going to read from verse 9 to 12. Thank you, Kelly. Verse 9 to 12.
Okay, what? Okay, and you said, ask them, ask them, O prophet, how can you disbelieve in one who created the earth in 2 days? And how can you set up equals with him? That is the Lord of all the worlds.
Beautiful. So the earth was created in 2 days. Then what happened?
Wait, hold on. Yes.
Keep going. Then what happened? Next.
He placed the earth. He placed on earth firm mountains, standing high, showered his blessing upon it,
All
and
right.
ordered all its meaning, sustenance,
All of its sustenance.
exactly for all who ask.
Good. So he created the earth in 2 days, and this is in 4 days, right? It says, right? In 4 days.
Yeah, it took 4 days in total.
Okay, no worries. 4 days in total. So in 4 days, he made the earth and everything on the earth in 4 days. Okay. Then what happened next?
Then he turned towards the heavens when it was still like smoke. Saying to it, to the earth, submit willingly or unwillingly,
Uh-huh.
They both responded, "We submit willingly."
All right, good. So, excuse me, sorry. So the earth, and now the heaven is nothing yet. There is no heaven, it's just smoke right now. So it's not made yet, right? And so he says to the earth and to the smoke, submit, come, submit willingly or unwillingly. They both do it willingly. Now, next verse, what happens next? What happens to the smoke?
Uh, he formed the heavens into 7 heavens in 2 days,
All right, so that smoke,
assigning,
he made it into 7 heavens in 2 days. Keep going.
assigning to each its mandate,
Uh-huh.
and we born it the lowest heaven with stars
Ah,
light.
so the lowest heaven is
la-
is the heaven that has the stars.
with lamps for beauty and for protection.
Uh-huh.
And that is the design of the Almighty, all knowing.
Yep. So you got the 7 heavens. One of these heavens has the stars.
Mhm.
That's the universe, correct? That's space, right?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. So yes, the heavens are is the universe. At least one of them are, one of those heavens are. So the lowest heaven, we can at least say, is the universe, space, adorned with stars and galaxies and stuff. And that came after the earth was made. How is that possible? Where was the earth before the universe was created?
I mean, look, He is the Almighty God. He could create whatever He desires. He could create the earth and have it in its own place, and then create the heavens and then put it in there.
But without the universe, there is no space, no matter, no physical reality. There is none of that without the universe. Everything came into being, time, space, matter, energy came into being when the universe came into being. The earth is made up of the matter and stuff that is within the universe, not the other way around. So factually, this is false.
When you want to talk about logic, God logic, when it comes to God and miracles,
Logic.
uh, logic does not apply to miracles.
This number one, yeah, they do. Number two, I'm not arguing against miracles. I'm arguing against just straight up factual falsehood. This is false. By necessity, the earth had to be created after the universe, not before, bro. And that's what we know. Like, we know this for a fact. We know, like, for example, you got a computer with you?
Yes.
Do me a favor. Look, put in how old is the universe? Put that in real quick. See what comes up. Should be about like 14 billion years or something like that.
It's 13.7 billion years old.
I still got it. So, approximately around 14 billion years old, according to what we know scientifically. Now, do me another favor. Do the same thing, but do it for the Earth. Put in how old is the Earth?
It's 4.5 billion.
4.5. So the universe, according to what we know, is 14 billion years. The earth is only 4.5 billion years. The earth is younger than the universe, factually. But the Quran wants us to believe that the earth is older than the universe. That's just wrong, bro.
Yeah, sure. Sure, if according to science, that's what is up.
So all I had to do is show you one falsehood in the Quran, and we can see that the Quran is a false book. It's not from God, right?
No, it is still from God.
How is it still from God when it has falsehood in it?
No, look, here is the thing. The thing with you is you apply literal logic with it. When you apply that, you don't get anywhere with reading with reading miracles. Uh, when you do that, you can't comprehend what's going on in those verses.
Okay. Okay.
Because, let me ask you this: can God do anything?
Everything that is not contrary to his nature. So,
Yes.
for example, he cannot lie.
Exactly.
He
That
cannot
is a
lose.
beautiful answer. So he couldn't have gone against his nature to be a human, of course, and he could.
No, he cannot. He cannot be divine and then not be divine and be human. That would go against his nature.
Yeah, that would go against his nature to be
Yeah.
a creation. He is a creator after all. He could
So,
have made the
so
earth.
would you like another example of how the Quran is false?
Uh, yeah, wait. But let me explain this one. That
You
you,
haven't. No, you admitted it. You there's nothing to explain here, bro. It's over. Well, you said that I'm using too much logic with it. I can't do that, so I have to take my
Oh,
logic
yes, yeah, you do live up to your name.
out.
But
Thanks. So let me show you another way that I live up. I try to live up to the name, but in a different way, not with all the science or attacking miracles, but just really just based off the Quran itself. Okay, is that fair to do?
what did you say?
I just want to read the Quran itself, not try to attack miracles or supernatural things that have happened and you know, but just talk about the Quran itself, its consistency, and logically show you that the Quran is inconsistent. Can I show you that?
Sure.
Okay,
Although he mentioned in almost every verse that he's all knowing, all powerful,
that's true.
almighty, all knowing.
He mentions a lot that he's all powerful, he's all knowing, and all this kind of stuff. So we shouldn't see any of these inconsistencies. Do me a favor, go in the Quran and go to chapter 6.